I'm talking to Sandeep Virdee, Artistic Director of the Darbar Festival. Sandeep, can you tell me about the Darbar Festival? What kind of festival is this?
Well, it's an international South Asian music festival in the UK, and we have a backbone of the festival across 3 cities. The main one is in London, where we have a 3-day festival, and we also have a smaller festival of 2 days in Leicester and 1 day in Sage Gateshead in Newcastle. But we also work with several other partners, which allows us to bring many artists into the UK and share them right across the UK.
And this is not the first edition. How did this festival come about?
Well, the festival was only meant to be a one-off event. It was actually a tribute to my father, who was a musician. He was a tabla player, and he taught tabla in the UK for some 30 years. And 22 years of that was as a peripatetic teacher in Leicestershire. And then after he left us, a number of artists had sort of requested that, you should do something in memory. So we set about putting something simple together. It started off with one evening when we thought we'd just get 3 great tabla players together. Then we felt that we should maybe give them a night each, so that became 3 nights. And then we thought, well, there was other musicians who said, well, we'd like to play, so we thought maybe we'll do the first half and second half. And then so many musicians got in, we thought, right, we'll do it afternoon and evening. And before we knew it, it was morning, afternoon and evening.
So then there was this first edition. When was this?
This was in 2006, and the 2006 festival was held in the city of Leicester, where my father lived.
And how did it develop after this?
I think it was obvious that as soon as we did the first one on the first day, we realized that in reality, by accident, we'd come across a model which the UK really needed, and everyone backed it, and the success of the first one led to the second one, led to the third one, and here we are now in London presenting the 4th one.
What kind of artists do you invite?
Well, it's a mixture of presenting both Indian artists from India as well as artists from the UK. We have sort of a philosophy of presenting maestros, but also it's important to present people who've never come to the UK or people who are not given a chance in the UK. So there's a lot of new talent from India, but also I think it's important to recognize that in the UK there are some very, very fine musicians, but they're just not given a platform. So we're able to mix and match that. And the other type of artist that we bring is those traditions which are dying, such as rare instruments or something like Drupad, which isn't given a big space back home. But also in the UK you get a chance to listen to those rare traditions.
Do you also cooperate with certain organizations? Like, for instance, the Saptak cooperates with the Sense label.
Yes, we have done so. What we've done is we've done an artist exchange program with Saptak, where we are able to locate promising young artists who then go and perform at Saptak. And this is something that we're keen on, developing a network so we can actually send the artists to go and perform on a platform in India.
Now that the festival is based in London, how do you think the festival will develop in the coming years?
I guess this was a testing ground this year. We've used the same model as previously. And after every festival, you reevaluate, how it went, and you learn from it. And I guess the demand is there for a festival like this in London, clearly because of the way the tickets have sold and the reaction we've had straight away from the audience. I think the festival will continue to develop the way it has, but probably allow a little bit more space, or maybe take it across a number of days. So I think it will develop in that shape.
Do you also have certain goals about reaching a broader audience?
I think one of the core things that we've done is that we want to appeal to everyone who's interested in music, in great quality music. It doesn't really matter whether you're from an Asian background or from a Western background. We want to present our music on a world platform. That's what London is. London is a cosmopolitan city, and our music crosses boundaries, and we feel that it's important to present that.
And I think I've heard that it's the biggest festival outside of India on Indian classical music.
As far as we know, we believe that it's the largest one outside of India, purely on the number and the intensity of the programming, because this year we're presenting some 50 artists, and I think there's about 33 plus concerts right across the UK in a 2-week period.
Thanks so much for these comments. It's really a fantastic experience to be here. And thank you for your comments.
Thank you, Peter.